feeling you, MP.
It is great that you've been delivering. So,
Hey, Coach. Want me to stop by?
I did. I have something for you to work on moving forward. Here's what I'm thinking.
So the Clippers win the tip. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And really an odd series between them a year ago as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
Now here's Randall, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Out to Barrett. And the three ball is good.
RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And here's George for three. Randall grabs the board.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's MP, and it's good off the back rim and in.
A jumper from MP, known as one of the hardest workers.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Appreciate it, DA. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
4 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. The Knicks pull it in.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And really what is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Powell with the screen. Right side, George. Passes to Zubac. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Here's Highland, following the basket by MP. Highland passes to Plumlee. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Brunson with a clean look. Goes back up. And it's Barrett getting it to go. Barrett's got 5 now.
and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Westbrook. Outside Williams. Pass to Powell. Over Barrett. Los Angeles with another miss. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's Highland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Plumlee with a screen on Brunson. Westbrook passes to Plumlee. They can't stop the run with that one. And here's Brunson. There's a good screen. Jacks up a three. No good on the shot. And so it's New York in command with the 16. Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Toppin is out there with Hart. Then it's MP. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group New York will start the second with. Here's George following the basket by MP.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Man passes to Lamb. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Morris outside. The pass to Man. 11 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Greg, you look at a play on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now, here is George. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
George passes to Man. Back to George. For three. Toppin pulls it in.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Lamb, the shot from the low post is good. Lamb's got 5 points now in the quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Here's MP. Rebound by the Clippers. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Now here's Lamb. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Just 3 to shoot from deep three-point range. MP grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's Hart on the wing. Toppin sets a screen for Hart. Dishes it to Toppin. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. George against Hart. George, no good.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Morris. Shoots. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's good.
And the defense running out of things to do against MP here tonight. Just no stopping him.
And here's George for 3. No good that time. MP getting it done for the Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Shaq, you ever think about entering the three-point? Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the New York Knicks.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because... And that is a wrap.
Amazing first half. How about another half like this?
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Paul George. Williams is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's MP.
A good defensive effort from Westbrook there. When he uses his quickness and length, he can take a shooter out of their rhythm. Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here's Los Angeles now. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Here's Randall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. then for Los Angeles, Zubats is checked in for Williams. Paul George comes in for Norman Powell. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Zubats the pass to Highland. Launches a three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, Zubats trying to break loose. MP, good. MP's got 22 points.
And great execution there. MP completes that one on the break.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. MP, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 26.
The Knicks, 57. The Clippers, 31.
Go anywhere. Change it up.
Keep rocking it, MP. Looking good.
And here are the Knicks now. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Roby in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. It's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Westbrook kicks to Zubats. Passes it to Highland. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And the basket by MP.
That's a great pass by Roby, just strong, and he keeps scanning the floor to find someone open.
42.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Williams. George looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And it's Zubats atop the key. Back to Westbrook. Zubats with the screen for Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
MP, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
Play by MP. When you attack, you put so much pressure.
Toppin's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Quickly. And then for Los Angeles, Plumlee is checked in for Zubats. Morris comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Lamb in there for Russell Westbrook. Plumlee with a screen on Barrett. George against Barrett. Takes it from 10. Plumlee trying to break loose. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. He feeds it to Plumlee. Here's Highland, and he hits the jump shot. Highland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul, 13.
It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
George passes to Morris. Here's Plumlee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Launches it. Highland misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. The shot and game clock separated by 4. New York, no good that time either. And here is Los Angeles now. The pass to Highland. Here's the 3. Toppin pulls it in. MP outside. Shoots from the baseline. Good on the shot.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.